Hello everyone and welcome back to our journey through the Bible. Today, we're diving into Genesis chapter 7, a pivotal and dramatic chapter in the story of humanity. The Lord saw that Noah was a righteous man, the only one in his entire generation. So, God gave him a command. Come, you and all your household, into the ark. This wasn't just an invitation. It was a rescue plan. God instructed Noah to bring animals into the ark. For every clean animal, he was to take 7 pairs, male and female. For the unclean animals, just 1 pair, a male and his female. Even the birds of the air were to come in by 7s. Why? To keep their species alive, to preserve life on the face of all the earth. God gave Noah a final warning. In 7 days, I will send rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and I will wipe from the face of the earth every living thing I have made. It's a heavy statement, a moment of divine judgment. And what did Noah do? He did everything just as the Lord commanded him. His obedience in the face of such an immense task is truly remarkable. At this point, Noah was 600 years old. When the 7 days were up, he, his wife, his 3 sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives all entered the safety of the ark. The animals followed just as God had commanded. The clean beasts, the unclean beasts, the birds, and every creature that creeps along the ground. They went in 2 by 2, male and female. Then, a crucial detail, the Lord himself shut him in. This act of God sealing the door signifies both protection for those inside and the finality of the judgment for the world outside. There was no turning back. On the 17th day of the 2nd month of Noah's 600th year, the catastrophe began. The Bible describes it vividly. All the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of heaven were opened. This wasn't just a heavy rainstorm. Water erupted from beneath the earth and poured from the sky. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain was relentless. The waters rose steadily, lifting the massive ark high above the ground. The flood became so powerful that the ark simply floated upon the surface of the waters. The waters prevailed so exceedingly that all the high hills under the entire heavens were covered. Think about that for a moment. The highest mountains completely submerged. The water level rose 15 cubits, or about 22 feet, above the mountain peaks. The consequence was total devastation for life on land. Every living thing that moved on the earth, livestock, wild animals, all the creatures that swarm over the earth, and all mankind. Everything on dry land that had the breath of life in its nostrils died. Every living substance on the face of the ground was wiped out. Only Noah and those with him in the ark remained. They were the sole survivors, floating in a wooden sanctuary on a world covered by water. For 150 days, the waters covered the earth, a silent, global sea where a vibrant world once stood. This chapter tells a powerful story of judgment, but also one of incredible salvation and the importance of faith and obedience. Noah's righteousness saved him and his family, ensuring the continuation of life. Thanks for joining me for this deep dive into Genesis 7. If you found this meaningful, please like the video and subscribe for more explorations of Scripture. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.